Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire. We're sat at the warehouse we built in the last episode. And the line I hooked up just here that I was speaking to myself about. Yes. So what are we doing today? More of the same. We'll play it. We've got money to collect. We've only got one train on here, I believe. Yes. And we've got one of those many engineers we got. So, what are we doing? Come on. We want this to grow. And, oh, it's on 99%. It is growing quite well, isn't it? Yeah, we want to make as much money as possible so that we can expand, and start to do things like this. Have warehouse hubs. Lynn Shopping, how are you doing? You're getting enough grain, you're not getting enough cloth, which is understandable because back here in Knee Shopping, they had a bit of an issue. However, I feel like that may have been partially due to the fact we had winter. I still say we need to connect that up. But before we do that, shall we check on the situation? Still the same, 165. That doesn't bode well. Oh dear. July. I mean, we're getting there, but where are our trains? There's our new... Is that our new one? I think it is. Or can we center on it? That's not... Is that the new one? That's the 3B. One of my favourite trains, I think. Maybe because of its stats. I only ever get to play it like this, really. Because I play the scenarios, they all seem to end quite early. So, yeah, there's probably better trains. Maybe one day we'll do a full playthrough through the eras and just see what we can achieve. But these are busy, aren't they? And they're definitely taking the crisp bread, which is good for Gothenburg. They were just about to run out, so that is ideal. We've got a stoker, and it's power. Now, power, they're good for these guys, aren't they? Do you have a stoker? You have no stoker. Are you... Oh, and you make her happy. Get on there quick. What else don't you have? Security guard might be worthwhile if they... Nope. I was going to say if they make them happy, but they don't. Engineer? If it makes the engine... Well, you know what? 60%. That's less downtime, isn't it? This is the main train. Has this moved? 182 guys. What are we in? We're still in July. Still. Right, this one is another one on the way. Maybe that will help as well. Goodness me. What we need to do is find more of these ones that are not going to Stockholm. Like from Lynn Shopping that don't have the 3B on. Yeah, absolutely. So let's get you upgraded. We could also give you a security guard.
Now, as the people are able to use the train, they are independent of the caprices of the rough sea, and they are making ample use of this situation.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wasn't expecting that. We've almost got $1 million in the bank as well. Goodness me. If I had $1 million in the bank, I don't know what I'd do with it. Probably give it to people, because that'd be far too much money. Right? Those in need. Oh, I don't know. That surprised me. Really? So it's this. This is what we've got to concentrate on. Well, okay. Now that that's off the table, and we can concentrate. What's up with you? Breakdown bad condition. Do we have a maintenance yard on there? In fact, you broke down just before the maintenance yard. That's amazing. Bet you were heading there, weren't you? The warehouse? Oh, that is a journey. Oh, yeah. That's quite a journey, isn't it? You just don't make it. So that guy is going to need, not the power engine, although the power engineers might have just made him reach. Oh, I never thought about that. Maybe we could shift. What are you on? You're on not the ones from Stockholm to Gothenburg. Even though we don't need them anymore, they seem to be making us a lot of money. Perhaps one on a shorter line that is, yeah, one of these maybe. No, they're all power. We want maintenance. Reduce maintenance requirements for a locomotive. I mean, we could get one. We've got points to spend. We'll figure that out. We could spend points in here as well. Increase the reliability of your locomotives by 12%. Well, I mean, there you go, right? There's this train here. It won't replace this, however. 34, 119. 37, 103. Well, if we have any steep hills, this would actually be better, wouldn't it? It's got way better traction. Much better tractive power. I mean, I believe in this game it means how well it takes the climb. I don't think it's fully replicated like Transport Fever, which is just to get moving. I think this is actually very, very important for gradients. That seems like a good one, given what we're dealing with. Yeah, there we go. 12% increased reliability. Transatlantic cable, a success. We've seen these before. Yeah, they're the same ones that happen in the other playthroughs. I believe they were in the Germany playthrough and the French DLC as well. Is he on? He's on the move again. I think he'll be all right. I'm being overly fussy with him. Yeah, you'll be all right. If we get another engineer that's not power, do you know what? If we put her on there, we'll see how it handles. We don't need a conductor because he's just a freight train. It is one of the fairlies, though. Maybe it's not very good at long distances. Possibly. It was this one, right? You got a lot of goods on you. What I'm thinking is that any of these with better reliability. This is freight as well. They do. Yeah, they're kind of okay, aren't they? I mean, they're a bit slower, but if they're more reliable. Maintenance requirement 80% on that one. Oh, they're the same. They're the same. They're the same. Ignore that. Okay, so we have... Are we going to need more in here? Looking at it, I think we upgrade it. Because we're going to need far more trains on here. Absolutely. Adjacent businesses, +1. Did that add another business? I thought that couldn't reach. I don't think it did. There's only 2, isn't there? No, we don't want that at all. Yeah, right. So... we've extended that, which means we can throw more trains on there if need be. Let's check on whether these are keeping up with all the demand they've got now. Our warehouse itself can take more goods. And what we could do is they could actually take their cloth up there, as Örebro will need it. I mean, Lynn Shopping is obviously going to need it. It might take some of the burden off this way. We could also connect into Stockholm. Yes, absolutely possible. So we'll do that. In fact, I'm thinking we could do clothes and cloth. What else could we do? Sausages, if we're going to go there. What do you do? Crisp bread. You do crisp bread. You do wood. Although they should be getting wood from Westeros. What else? Fishes? Yeah, maybe. It needs some junction work. That's an idea. I prefer something they can all use, and fish is one of them. End products is what we're going to go for, guys. I'm going to say planks. Do it. Ding. I love the music. It's great. Right, conductor. You don't have a task. We're going to need to put you on somewhere. What do we have down here? Reduces the tunnel costs. Nah, we're not bothered about that, are we? Absolutely not. We've got 1.8 million. Could we reshuffle these? If we pay that off, how much are we going to get? Ooh, there we go. Guys. Let's do it. Let's do a bit of a shuffle on our bonds, because I feel like we're going to have to expand a lot. 2.62 million. This is perfect. This is perfect. Now we've got apples down here. Is the other shopping going to expand? Do they need it? Almost 47,000. What are they at? They're at... Well, actually, they've got a way to go, but they are rising. It might be because of this warehouse. Does that have a... You know what that doesn't have on it? Construct a maintenance yard. That could be an issue. Yes, put that on. Does the... Do you know what? This should... It does have one. Good, good, good. This one definitely has one. These are going to be requiring salt soon, aren't they? Well, look at that, guys. They're into level 2, which means the piggy farmers, the butchers, has upgraded the sausage maker. What's the next thing they're going to need? Ooh, a sawmill. Really? They want us to buy that? Well, it's doing good, isn't it? That's a bit bizarre. Well, we can upgrade it now. Get up there. There we go. Upgrade that. We'll spend some of this money. I would like to upgrade that as well. I know it's a fortune. We just spent $1 million in the blink of an eye. And how are you keeping up? You're at level 2. That's going to be... Right, we're doing it. Guys, we're gonna keep making more and more money. I think that's the name of the game, isn't it? The more money you've got to play with, the easier things get. Although you can still make a mistake, that's for sure. Right then, you want to be going... Is it that way? Yes. I'm waiting for a reply. You should know, man. Although our train is on there. Now, there is a cheeky thing we could do. We could actually delete this section of track. And he'll reset. There we go. Oh, not all of it. Goodness me, you went a bit crazy there. Get that back in. And then he's out of the way and we can signal it up. And he's back at the... What is it called? What is this place? I don't know, it's a manor. What are you called? You are a... What is that? Does it say? Sheep's wool. I thought it said what they actually are. But yes, you're at that. Much quicker. I'm sure they've got a proper name. Farm would do, wouldn't it? It's probably a sheep farm. Let's have a look. Should we have a look? We don't even look down in these, do we? I just go around building my stuff. I believe we got a bit of a breather. Finally. It's been all go. It has been all go. I'm not going to relax just yet. We've got to get Gothenburg growing. Look at the little sheeps walking around. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we've got to get Gothenburg growing. It is growing though. And it's still at 99%. So we're doing all right. Another conductor. Absolutely. We'll find places for you guys. You don't really do anything for the team. It's going to be about hooking up salt soon. Once we can afford that. We have got a little crossover. We need to get more crisp bread. And I don't think one train's going to cut that for both of these. Well, for John shopping maybe, or Jon shopping. For Lynn shopping, well, we're going to duplicate you straight up. There we go. Being loaded. More crisp bread. What I'd like to do is get crisp bread production through the roof, which might mean another farm, because that's upgraded as well. So let's do that. We're going to duplicate you. There you go. Yes, full load. We'll just check on the situation with grain. 8.87. We could upgrade this and make sure for 800. There we go. Maximum. That means they should get a full stock. And yeah, there we go. Look. We need that to be full, ideally, so they can just ship it straight out when it's required. This is going to be an issue, isn't it? We're not getting nearly enough cloth. And this is due to this over here, where we're not getting enough of this, the wool. Did I add the other train? Not yet. So we can do that. They did upgrade this to a level 2, so that's going to help us. A stoker, absolutely. Right, let's upgrade or find a place for some of these conductors we've got on these lines here. I believe some of them do not have them, like you. As long as you make other people happy. There we go. Perfect. You make him happy. The security guard. That's lovely. And does the Snoker? Oh, you make everybody miserable. What's up with you? Being dynamic just cheeses everybody off, apparently. That's great. So you're not going on there. No, you're not. Where can you go? There is a warehouse one. Yeah, well, yes. I mean, I'll take it, right? Yep. Indifferent. We'll do that. Right. Need more people who... No, that's fisheries. We need more people that are doing the other run. Oh, yes. We could upgrade these trains as well, couldn't we? Absolutely. Get a 3B on there. Perfect. Get a 3B on here as well. Now that we can afford it. I know we're spending the money today. You get on there. Perfect. Which... They're all freight. These are all mixed. Lovely. In fact, don't these trains up here... These have all been like super old for the longest time. I don't even know what they are. These are super old. Are they mixed? Freight only. Well, you can get a freight train, can't you? This is it. This is going to be where we kind of upgrade them all. You don't want that. You want this. You get a fairly on there. That'll speed you up a bit. Oh, lovely. Lovely. And what are you? Yes, you're going to need a mixed consist. So you can get a 3B on. There we go. A lot faster. Will the conductor cheer everybody up? No, he won't. Hey, we're doing it, guys. We're finally... Ooh, did you see that? Niche shopping has grew to 4, which opens up this for us. Now, what do we go for? Ooh, fell back in my chair. That's brilliant. If we go for... do you know... I'm saying university. Every university that we build increases the monthly innovation points our company receives by 4. So if we stack these, we get to do all that much sooner. And then what you can do is switch them to, say, museum or attraction. I never understand the attractions. They do look nice, but for now, I think a university will be key. And we should get them everywhere. So we're going to put you in here. Is that the right side? Yes. We're going to put you in here. Take a look at our university. That's going to give us more innovation points. Every single... They look cool, don't they? It's a small university. But then again, it's not a very large city. Or it is a large city now, isn't it? What are you actually up to? Yeah, you're growing. You don't have to remind me. 60,000. 60,500, which means you're going to need clothes. Yeah. And bronust. Whatever that is. Is it meat? It looks like meat. It looks nice. And vegetable. Vegetables? Really? Do you know what? I completely forgot about vegetables. I did. I absolutely forgot about them. I am a terrible... Here we go. Yes, new industry. We're going to build that. Yeah, because we've got potatoes here. No, you don't. You can't have those. I think potatoes are an issue. That's why I forgot about them. I just, like, blanked it. Yeah, where is the only place we have potatoes? Up here. That's it. I'm pretty sure. For us, anyway. We will build a thingy in a second. A new industry. And we'll get crisp bread underway. And then we'll connect those up. That'll be good, wouldn't it? Be another delivery of crisp bread for them. Yeah, we're really struggling with veggies up here. Right then. We'll get 470,000 back for building a 170k bakery. Oh, I love late game. Beautiful. Actually, what are you doing? Build a train station first. And we might as well go full on, not warehouse. You can put a warehouse onto a city. It will work on the outskirts. So you can have a warehouse and 2 train stations. I believe that's how that works. But we want a signal controlled station just for now. I guess we can put it along the river. And then we can decide where to place the industry. We can go in here and do it. And yes, we'll get our crisp bread running just on the water's edge here. We got 470,000 for laying that. Basically, all of that was free. It wouldn't surprise me if this is going to be practically free as well. We're going to go on the inside because we're going to have fish going on the outside separate. This is a journey, isn't it? Absolutely is a journey. We could come into here though and make use of the existing track. That might be an idea. Yeah, I like that idea. You're going up to there. And then we could use this. Or should we double track? I don't know. We'd need another station up there. But now, I don't think it's going to be overly busy. Do I want to? Do I? Do I though? Given our money situation now, I believe it's time to do a bit of this and have a second station here. Just so we can split things up a little bit. That's what I think. It doesn't need to be that though, just yet. It can just be this. We don't need to go crazy. There we go, we'll get you in there. It leaves enough room for expansion. And then what I'm thinking now is these branch off into here instead. And frees up a little bit of space on this one. We'll probably reutilize this section of track for the express. And we'll send the fish up into the other place. Into the other station. And we'll reset that train. In fact, we'll redo it all. Let's redo it all. We'll tidy it all up. That's what we'll do. It shouldn't take too long. And given that, we'll send this on this side. And then we've got our first separate freight and passenger. This one could go in here. I'm going to say that. That'll be fine. We might need some more connections up that way. We'll figure it out, guys. Actually, no, you're silly, aren't you? Don't do it into there. Just don't. There's no need. There is no need. You can scoot off that way into there instead. We'll have to redo the line, as it will still think it needs to go the other way. This might be a bit excessive for the fish line, but it's alright. I don't mind. Do you mind? We can afford it now, right? Our money is through the roof. Lovely. We'll have a connection going up to the fishery. Not from there, though. From it. Give it. Give it to me. Give. It didn't want to let go. Right, get on there. There we go. Looking better. And then you can hook into there. It won't necessarily need to be all double track. Why? You might as well do it. You might as well do it. You can do it up to the fishery. There you go. We can expand this too, can't we? It doesn't need to be signal controlled or anything, but we can definitely expand it. Absolutely. And then we'll send the other one the other way. Okay, that's looking good. You that way. Sometimes I put these in wrong and I just cry a little bit inside each time. As you have to redo them all. Yeah. Right, so now we're not interfering with these. And that means this connection won't be required. Going to free up the freight lines and the passenger lines because we can come in here. Which means on this one we can have dedicated freight even. From the more southern freight lines. I like this idea a lot better than what I had before. Well, we couldn't afford it before, could we? We had to be we had to be quite careful with what we're spending. Do we have? We do. We do have a water tower on there. We're going to need one on here somewhere. That seems okay to me. We built that, didn't we? Yes, with rock and roll. I wonder when it's going to allow us to build more to purchase more areas. I would like to. I mean, not if it keeps spending it like this, though. It would be nice, right? This is going to help Gothenburg grow. If you're wondering why I'm spending all this money. It just is. And this one I'm more concerned about. Or not concerned about. This one I'm more interested in having fully double tracked and everything. Because this is the one that runs throughout the year. I mean, you could be saying, well, you should be doing the other one then. Yes. We'll do them all eventually. But I'd like to do this one first because we are approaching winter. And it's going to bite us in the rear if we're not careful. Okay. Now, this train here is going to need diverting, or has it been deleted? Oh yeah, we need to upgrade this, don't we? I just saw Lynn Shopping has grown. We should do that first, quickly, because we can put another university in. By the river. Doesn't that look nice? Lovely. That means we're getting more innovation points. They're creeping up. Innovation points. We've got 178. Now we get 52 a month. Another engineer. Get on there. We'll find a place for these very shortly. Now, where were we? Down here. Yes. Where is our train gone? He's probably broken. That's nice. Where have you gone? Oh, it's really hard to find where they are. Did we delete him? I don't know. Yeah, he's not. He's just vanished, hasn't he? We vanished the train. It's fine. Set up a new rail line. You're going from there to there. If we see any issues with it, we'll fix it. Freight only. Add a locomotive. Let's get the fairly on. I'm loving it so far. What did we get? We got a headhunter. I don't like playing the headhunter lottery. You two don't really do anything for us. It's tunnels. Now let's set up this new line, which is going to be on Gothenburg 2 into there. You're going to be automatic, and you're going to be the new 3B, and you can have an engineer, and maybe the conductor will like you. Look at that. Michael. Who is this? Hannah. Yes, Hannah likes you, Michael. You get the best of friends. Right then. Maybe we'll get them a dining car or something for the train. Automatic. Get that on there. You get going. I don't know whether they'll have any crisp bread. There we go. There's the answer to that. I mean, ideally, I would love to buy one of these. But I feel like we're restricted somewhat at the moment. Okay. Guys, everything's growing. Is it already 30 minutes? Goodness me. Do you know, when you got to time yourself for a recording and you enjoy your game, you're like, oh, it's like being told to go to bed when you were a kid. That's what it reminds me of. It's like, no, time's up now. Go and do your homework and then go to bed. Okay. But it has to be done, doesn't it? Right, get in there. Yeah, we're going to have to... I mean, the grain... I like the grain situation. That is lovely. Perhaps, given what we've got going on here, do you reckon we could just send some grain? I mean, they're going to struggle otherwise, aren't they? We've got 2 points to spend. More money? We've still got ones in here, but they don't really interest me. And the reason for building the universities, you can go back to the original era, and we've got all these. Look at these. Increased transportation. Look at them all. Look at them all. This one definitely is one we want to get at 300 points. But I feel like the cheaper one would be good for us right now. 7% increased ticket prices, and we've got a lot of passengers, haven't we? Ooh, the reliability of a train by 20%. The reliability, I believe, is the grey ones where you've got no control of other than RNG. That's it. You're at the mercy of RNG. The yellow ones is maintenance requirements. And they're the ones where you need your maintenance sheds. Talking of which, I believe I didn't put one in here. That could be a problem. I did put one there. I don't know where that train went. It vanished. And we didn't have one in the second station. Okay. Sausages are go. Now you're level 2, so how are they doing on sausages? This all go, isn't it, up here? I will have another security guard. Do you have one? No, you don't. You need a security guard. Get on there. Did I set this line up? I don't think I did. So that's what we can do. What's the point in setting that up and then you don't feed them with fish? Come on. Freight only. Get on there. That will help them grow, wouldn't it? Which in turn should help. Oh, we own that too, so we'll have to remember to upgrade it. Yeah, because if we can get crisp bread production up down here, eventually it's going to serve further south as well. We've got a lot of goodies here that we just can't access. We can access... Is that sugar beet, I think? I don't know if we just... Yeah, we can. But not until 69,000. That's after we've done the task, which I hope we can do. Goodness me, you're just throwing them at us. What else can we do then? I mean, the engineer, anybody who doesn't have an engineer. I wouldn't mind putting the stoker on there. Well, maybe. I'm going to say no, though. No, you make him grumpy. That would be a terrible idea. I think we've upgraded most of our trains. We're good on that. We could just do a full sweep, but I don't mind doing it this way. Kind of cool, right? Because you can just look at the icons. We don't have that many trains. Yeah, we were doing... I'll tell you what, we'll end it by upgrading some of our trains up here. Poor things. Oh, it's winter. Look at that. What are you, anyway? You're the farm, aren't you? So, well, we can see. Freight only. We can upgrade you to a freight train then. It's a shame there's no way to decrease the effect of snow. I guess that would be a bit cheaty, wouldn't it? Because you just go for that straight away. Oh yeah, we do need reduced maintenance requirements on one of our trains down there. What are you? You are mixed, I believe. You can have a new train. There you go. You are also going to be mixed because you're going to Stockholm. There you go. Lovely. And finally, you are also going to be mixed. So you get a new train. We'll do some more of that. I mean, we can go up here and mass do them. Like, we can go suitability mixed. There are 29, you see. Oh, do you know what? Just do that, you Burke. Well, it was a bit of fun. It was a needless exercise, but we did it anyway. There, we could do the same with a freight later on. But not while it's snowing, because that is a bit of a waste of money. Guys, we are nearly in 1859. We've got 2 more years. There we go. 18 timing. Oh, I should save it before I do the outro. That's I always mess that up otherwise. We're on board one of our express trains, and I believe there's another express train up there as well. We could maybe get rid of one of them now that we've completed that task. However, what's ahead of us is 2 years to get Gothenburg all the way up to 60,000 population. Currently, they are growing pretty quickly. However, to get to the 60,000, you've seen we're going to need quite a lot of goods supplied to them. I would say, though, we're not doing too bad because I think Lynn Shopping and Knee Shopping have both hit the 60k mark, so that's lovely. Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. As long as we stay focused, I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. Did you see those platforms? They had like ramps coming over the track. Never mind. Anyway, guys, that has been episode 9. A bit of a breather, perhaps. Next time out, we will take a look around the map, see if we can link up. I think we've got some apples to link up. We'll increase production rates, maybe upgrade some of our factories we own, and make sure everything's being delivered. It's all running smoothly at the moment, isn't it? That won't last. Right, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.